Sawasdee Cap. I'm Shinji. Actually, everything you see and hear right now, my appearance and my voice, was created entirely using Google's new AI video creation tool, Vids. Today, I've challenged myself to see how far I can recreate and rebuild my previous Thai market video using only this latest AI. Stick around to the end to see what this AI is truly capable of. Sawasdee Cap. I'm Shinji. Since moving to Thailand, one thing that has truly blown my mind is just how essential it is to the local people. Unlike Japan, where supermarkets are the go-to for convenience, here in Thailand, the market is the heartbeat of daily life. Today I'm going to do a deep dive into the secrets behind their incredibly low prices and those unique eating habits that leave many Japanese people in awe. Let's get into it. In Thailand, you are almost guaranteed to encounter a market, ichiba, whenever you walk through the streets. While Japanese supermarkets, with their clean aisles and neatly packaged goods, certainly offer peace of mind, Thai markets possess a level of freshness and vitality that goes far beyond that. Why do Thai people choose these markets over supermarkets, which are seemingly more convenient? The answer lies in a blend of rationality unique to Thailand and the hidden inner workings of its social structures. The biggest reason for these low prices is the overwhelming power of local production for local consumption. Greater than early every morning, nearby farmers load up their own pickup trucks with vegetables and fruits harvested just hours ago and head straight to the market. Unlike in Japan, where products pass through many organizations, here, farmers sell directly to consumers. This zero middleman system is what creates such incredible affordability. It truly realizes the shortest possible distance from farm to table. A deeper reason lies in Thailand's massive wholesale networks. Giant wholesale markets like Talad Thai cover vast areas, drawing in fresh produce from across the entire country and even neighboring nations. From these hubs, large trucks operate 24/7, racing to every corner of the kingdom. What's truly surprising is that much of this is done through quote, ambient temperature transport. By cutting out refrigeration costs and focusing on moving massive volumes at high speeds, this dynamic logistics system feeds the entire nation at an incredibly low cost. Another major factor behind the low prices is radical cost-cutting. You won't find any air conditioning in these markets, just giant industrial fans spinning overhead. Products aren't neatly packaged. They're piled high, often still covered in soil from the fields. Market vendors don't have to pay the massive electricity bills or packaging costs that supermarkets do. Instead, those savings are passed directly back to you through lower prices. It's an incredibly logical and efficient system, don't you think? Thai markets are not just places to buy raw ingredients. They also function as massive side dish shops. You'll see rows of plastic bags bulging with curries, soups, and various dishes. These prepared meals, known in Thai as gap khao, serve as a delicious substitute for home-cooked flavors. The sight of dozens of different dishes lined up is a true symbol of Thailand's rich food culture. It's more than just convenience. It's the essential infrastructure supporting the busy lives of modern Thai people. At this point, you might be wondering, why not just cook at home? The truth is, in Thailand's intense heat, spending a long time over a hot stove raises the indoor temperature and sends utility bills soaring. At the market, you can get professional-grade side dishes for a fraction of the cost. Buying a few different dishes for the whole family is actually cheaper than sourcing all the ingredients yourself, and cleanup is a breeze. In Thailand, buying from the market isn't about cutting corners. It's a smart choice, perfectly adapted to the local environment. And we can't talk about the stars of the market without mentioning khao gaeng, curry over rice. Every market has its own simple dining area where you can get piping hot food served in a matter of seconds. Thai people love to pile different side dishes onto a single plate. They embrace the quote, complex harmony of flavors that emerges as the dishes mingle. When the spice, sweetness, and sourness blend together and the rich sauces soak into the jasmine rice, it creates the ultimate meal. It's culinary perfection on a single plate. Having said that, as a Japanese person, I still find it a bit of a hurdle. Laughs. While Thai people say the mix is what makes it delicious, I still find myself wanting to savor each dish's unique flavor independently. That's why I usually buy them in bags and take them home, where I plate each dish separately on its own small dish. Staying true to my own preferences while enjoying the flavors of Thailand, this is my way of making life in this country truly comfortable and fulfilling. Affordable, convenient, and a little bit chaotic, the Thai market is a concentrated blend of local wisdom and vibrant energy. When you visit Thailand, I truly hope you'll stop by a market stall and experience that heat and flavor for yourself. I guarantee you'll discover the true heart and soul of this country. That's all for today. I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed this. Sawasdee Cap. What did you think? I've just attempted to recreate my previous Thai market video using Google's latest AI tool, Vids. The biggest evolution this time is the ability to generate a video with a, quote, moving avatar rather than just static images. The sheer speed, where simply inputting text instantly creates the voiceover and subtitles and even adds background music automatically, is incredibly convenient. However, looking at it objectively, there are still some hurdles to overcome. When it comes to the timing and readability of subtitles, Vru still feels a step ahead. And in terms of voice quality, I feel that, quote, Google AI Studio still holds the upper hand. What are your thoughts on these limitations and possibilities of AI? I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Sawasdee Cap.